cynic or a fortune teller.
Alright, folks, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, and to be more specific, mammals that happen to be watching this broadcast, today is a great day. Today is a fantastic day. It's a great day to be alive. Why? Because my book, Echoes of Yesterday, is for sale. It's officially online. It is available for you to go and purchase it. It's available on Amazon.com. You go ahead and search my name, Dwayne Poncelet. That's D-U-A-N-E P-O-N-C-E-L-E-T. You can search the title itself, Echoes of Yesterday, Dwayne Poncelet. Or you can search aStoic Soul. That's aStoic.com. Amazon.com, go get it. Or you can go to my website, www.astoicsoul.com. It's right on the front page. You can click purchase. That will link you directly to Amazon.com. It's for sale. You can buy it in print. You can buy it in Kindle. You can buy it in Fire, in Nook, in any little nook or cranny that you feel like buying it. You can go ahead and do it. Now, there it is. The beautiful cover. I would like to tell you a little bit about how I wrote it and a little bit of the history. It was 4 years, four score, and 7 years ago, minus the four score. 7 years ago, one of my greatest friends, perhaps my greatest friend, he says to me, "Oh, your stories are good, but hey man, you got to write a novel. You got to write something that people can bring with them. It's an experience that they can hold and that kind of thing." I said, "Yeah, geez, you're probably right." I said, "I tell you what, as soon as I think of something worth writing about, I'll do it." So a little bit of time went by, and I happened to go take a trip out to Colorado and visit one of my buddies up in the mountains there back in spring of 2011. On the drive back from that trip, it's a 13-hour drive, and a lot of thoughts going through the mind there, and I started to develop and conjure up a little story in my mind there, and I had something to write about. To this day, if you happen to make that trek, if you happen to make that journey from Colorado to Minnesota, you might just find a couple of clues as to how the story came into my mind. But enough about that. So it was April 2011. I wrote the first chapter, and then so on that drive, I thought of I in my mind I had the beginning of the story thought out, and I knew how it would end. As far as the middle of the book goes, the middle of the story, had no idea. I really was like, I'm just gonna let that kind of fill in. I had some ideas, but I knew I wanted to write a story about a band and record the music of that band. That was the idea. And but other than that, I didn't really know. And I kind of it was I had to live my life and observe and do things and enjoy the life as well. So and as that happened, I kind of filled in the story. My writing process, I'm not sure if how many other people do it this way, but hey, I carry a pen and a little notebook in my pocket, in my back pocket, and throughout my day, I write thoughts and lyrics and ideas and stuff like that, and that's exactly how this book came to be. I was writing little things, little thoughts, little philosophies here and there, and then what I would do is I'd get home, and as soon as the inspiration hit me, I'd type it up on my typewriter, the old classic vintage Royal Safari. Type her up on it, and elaborate as I was typing, and further clarify the ideas and the story itself, and then after that, again, once the inspiration would crop up, I would grab that draft and sit in front of my computer and type it up, again, elaborating and finishing a chapter, and that's exactly how I wrote the book. That's the way I did it. That's my writing process. What else would I like to say to you guys? It's a fantastic day. I've been waiting for this day for 7 years. So thrilled, so excited for you guys to check out the book. You can check out the album right now if you want to. You can go to my website, aStoicSoul.com. You can preview the entire album. When you buy the book, there on the second to last page is a download page, and it's got the directions. You go to the website and you follow the directions. There's a password, an exclusive, very top secret password. The second to last page of your book, once you get it, that will give you exclusive access to the soundtrack of the band in the book. So, right. So I finished the book in 2013. It took me 2 years to write it, and then it was time to do the music, and that was a long process. Everything's a process in this life. Nothing happens overnight, at least nothing good. That's arguable. Hey, so I recorded all the songs. I had written the songs, a lot of them before I began writing the book, and some of them I wrote in the meantime while I was writing the book. And there's 27 original songs. Did that, recorded everything there is to do with it. The guitar, did the vocals, played the bass. Did the I created all of the drum tracks, and I sang all the backups in it. All right. Very fun. And then I had to learn how to mix and produce a record. I've never done that before, and that's a process. Very fun one. Very tedious, but very fun. So that whole process took a couple years, and then it was time to master the album, and that took a little bit of time, and then it was complete. And then I found myself in what I call the artist's dilemma. It was like, okay, I have this thing, but I just really want. I'm not sure if I want to release it into the wild. I kind of just want to keep it to myself, which is a bunch of nonsense, But I don't know if you've ever drew a painting, painted something beautiful, and you're like, man, I kind of just want to keep that for myself. But it's arguable the philosophy of art is that it ought to be shared. So it kind of dealt with that. And anyway, it's a very silly dilemma to have, I suppose. In this, it's a first world problem. Woo. So, hey, 7 years later, I have a book that is complete, a book that is finished and for sale, available for you to buy on Amazon.com, or you can go to my website, aStoicSoul.com, click on the link, purchase the book. It will bring you directly to Amazon. You can buy a Kindle version, you can buy it in print. So excited for you guys to read it, so excited for you to buy it. I set the price at a certain amount. Who knows what it I think they fluctuate the price from month to month or something like that, but the price I set it, you can, it's like the price of a case of beer. So I mean, you can go ahead and buy a case of beer, or you can buy a book that that you'll enjoy, and hey, if you don't think you'll enjoy it, maybe somebody will. Why the heck not? You can buy one for yourself, for your mom, your cousin, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your sibling, your other sibling. You can go ahead and buy one and put it in a little birdhouse down the street, the little free little library. What the heck? Why not? That'd be pretty cool. That'd be great. Once you go ahead and buy it, thank you first and foremost. If you enjoyed it, or even if you didn't, please, that would be great if you went back to Amazon.com and left a review. Reviews are wonderful, and in the spirit of free speech, even if it's a scathing review, I encourage it. I encourage everybody to write their heart out and maybe write a novel someday. It takes work, but it's great. It's worth it. I'm feeling awesome. The book's for sale. So excited for you guys. Thank you so much. I love you. Cheers.